Hey everybody, sorry I haven't posted in so long. I'm 9 months out now from my lab band surgery and I'm down 85 pounds. I feel like I'm doing really well. The doctor says that I've lost 45% of my excess weight, so I think that's great. I feel great. I'm down from 304.5 to 219, so getting really close to that Wonderland area, and that's really a big deal for me because haven't been there in forever. So I've gone from a size 24 to a size 12. Right now I have 9 cc's in my 10 cc band, lap band, and I've had about 8 fills. I had one unfill at 9 cc's. It was too tight for a while, but I think it was because of stress. And then they filled it back up to 9 just recently. So the last appointment I went in for, I didn't have to get a fill, and now I'm just kind of working on my portion sizes. I've been doing a lot of fun things now that I've gotten down to a weight where I feel a lot more capable of doing things. I did the 5K, which was quite an achievement for me. I did it in under an hour, so I'm hoping I can do another one once the summer comes around. I picked up skiing now that my foot barely fits in the boot, but it does. And I actually went over to Austria and skied in the Alps with my dad, so that was just a huge moment for me because I never would have done it without the band. So I'm very grateful for my doctor and for my band and for myself, obviously. The journey has been quite the ride. I mean, there have been plateaus, there have been stalls, and there have been times where I've been losing weight fast. There were about almost 3 months where I didn't lose a pound, but I was losing inches, so that was quite frustrating, but I know it's part of the process. The one thing that I always tell people is when they say it's slow weight loss, believe that it's slow weight loss. You know, don't think you're the exception to the rule, or you know, something's going to be different for you. If you come into it realizing that it'll be 1 to 2 pounds a week, then you will realize that this is a journey, not a destination. I like when people put it that way. It really is a journey to a healthier new life. It took me some time to realize that, and I almost kind of fell off the wagon, so to speak, jumped off the wagon because I was so frustrated, but I got back into really tracking my food and watching what I was eating, and the weight loss started again. You know, I just realized that all the habits that I thought I was doing well had just slipped just slightly enough to stall me at about 230. So I was really worried that my weight wasn't going to go anywhere, but it finally went down. I'm not really sure what more to say. I mean, things have been going amazingly well. I love my band. I would recommend the surgery to anybody. I know that a lot of people have emailed me asking me kind of what are the habits that I have, or what do I recommend for a pre-op or a person thinking about it in order to succeed. I guess a few would be, one, be really, really proactive. Learn about the surgery before you get it. Go on forums like Obesity Help, Lap Band Talk, just get the research done so that when you come into it and you get weird symptoms or your weight stalls, you're not freaking out or wondering what that pain is. You know, not to say that there's a lot of pain, but it's just nice to know what any possibility might be across the board for the band. So I did tons and tons of research before, and now going into it, whenever something happens, I kind of know what to do or where to go to get some help. Another good thing to do is be really proactive in getting fills. I got a fill every single month, and I know some clinics don't do that, but I think it would be very hard to wait 3 months to not get a fill. I'm proactive to get my fills. If I have any problems, questions, I call the nurse, I nag, I go to support groups, I stay active with all the OH support groups locally. I meet other lab banders from my state. I'm just trying to stay as active as I can because this is a whole new lifestyle change for me, and I really, really see this as my last chance. This is my chance to bring my life back to where it should be and how healthy it should be. Another great habit that I've picked up, that I've learned along the way from people who have been really successful with the band, is that you have to evaluate and reevaluate yourself every step of the way. A good way that somebody put it is it's kind of like a business. If you have a business quarterly or yearly, you always sit down and you look at the way you've been managing finances and the way you've been managing the business and how you've been dealing with customers, and you figure out what's working and what's not working. Well, I do the same thing with my eating style. Every week I kind of look through, what am I doing, what am I not doing, should I be exercising, should I not be. I step on the scale once a day, but that doesn't bother me too much. It does for some people, you know. I also do Weight Watchers, like I said, to help me without accountability and help me to track my food and see how much intake, how much food I'm eating. So it really helps to check and recheck yourself, because back in the last times I've tried weight loss, you kind of do the same thing over and over, you get bored with it, and then you drop it because you're not reevaluating. Have I changed anything? Has it stalled, and why is it stalled? You know, so I'm working really hard to check myself at every step. You know, I stall and I think, am I not exercising, or am I not eating enough, or am I eating too many carbs? And I kind of reevaluate myself and change accordingly and see if that works for a week. If that doesn't work, then I change again and see if that works for a week. I'm just being really, really stubborn with this process, and I'm not going to let the process fail me, or I'm not going to let me fail the process, I guess, because the band is there. It's working great. It's just I need to know what I'm doing wrong, if I'm doing anything wrong at all, and I need to keep accountable to myself to make sure that I'm doing the things that I should be doing. Thanks all for watching. I'm sorry I haven't checked in lately. It's kind of an interesting thing when you kind of get your life back, and you know, this is a weight that I haven't been in forever. I mean, this is such an amazing feeling to be at this weight. So life has been a lot different. I've been a lot more active, been getting out more, and just feeling better about life in general and kind of where I'm at. So hoping to get to Wonderland really soon. I got 15 pounds to lose until I lose 100 pounds, and then about 4 more pounds until Wonderland. So those two things are going to come together really quick. So I'm kind of working really, really hard to get there. So I'll be posting through that whole process, hopefully pushing myself further and further so I can lose more and more. So thanks for watching.